And good evening everybody, welcome back to another playthrough here tonight of Parasite Eve. Yes, we're going old school, going back to survival horror. I do apologise for the stream that was last time scheduled. Unfortunately I had an unexpected spasm in my back which gave me a lot of pain and put me out for the weekend pretty much. However, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm hoping to get a few more things to make it even better soon. So fingers crossed we're going to be through the worst of it. So good evening to all of you, welcome back. Here we are once more. I am Swishbone, your host for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who have never been here before, this channel is mostly about blind live let's plays where we take a game, play it together, share our jokes and have plenty of comments in the chat box that way. So it's over in that direction, should I say. Chat box is there if you want to get any comments in there. I'll do what I can to get through all of them with you. For those of you who've been here before, whether you're here for the pair of the Soul Hackers games, maybe you're here for the Persona games, the Dark and Ramper, the mysterious streams like Doki Doki Literature Club, Manual Samuel, or the classic streams like Final Fantasy VII and Forza 4, a colossal welcome back to all of you people. Without you people, new and old, this channel would be active, but will be nowhere near as interactive or as reactive. So one more time, the chat box is that way. Get your comments in there and we'll do what we can. Already in there is Avian saying, "Evening Swish, glad my back is better." Well, we're not completely out of the woods just yet, but we are feeling quite a bit stronger. So, with this in mind, last time we played this game, we saw me in the park here in Central Park, struggling with the enemies and generally trying to get some forwards movement. Now, we did get a key, I believe, for the actual, I think it was for the park itself. It was known as the zoo key. So with that in mind, one thing I did find while I was messing around offline was this door here. I don't believe we went through it. So, is it going to load? Yep, so as you can see, here we are. And now we're inside to an interior jungle area. Ooh, we've got narrow corridor. Oh, we have. That's annoying. Now, as you can see, I have upgraded Aya a bit offline. We're doing a bit more grinding, so she's now quite a bit stronger, to say the least, which is helpful. So what's actually inside here then? Because it looks like pretty much a dead end to me. There are many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, but most are not. Okay, helpful. The giant birds of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystem. Useful. Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends. And that's it. Oh, hold on! I've just seen there's a big break in the glass. So here we are. We're now behind the glass here. Do not do this in a zoo enclosure, people. Do not ever try to get inside an enclosure. It's a bad idea. It can get you killed. And we've got some loot. What have we got here then? My inventory is full. So what can I drop? Some junk. We've got some medicine for that. Oh no, you found it as soon as I completed the block save, and that's awful. So you had to get someone in, you couldn't run the taps, toilet or anything. That's nonsense. That's awful. That's disgraceful. Fingers crossed that's all this sorted out. That's not cool at all. You are inventory full again. Right, let's put in a drop cure P. So I've got all these loot here, but unfortunately I'm not getting room to carry it. Ooh, defense +2, that could come in handy. So I've got defense +2 and I've also got item attack power, so they could be useful for fighting bosses. I will definitely be saying them. Ah, it was full of tree roots. Oh, they are a major problem with pipework. I see it all the time in my job as a claims adjuster. We often see claims where there's literally been floods or damage to underfloor pipes caused by tree roots going through them. In the UK, it's also a very big problem for the thing known as subsidence, where your property starts to literally sink into the ground. A big cause for that can be tree roots, basically ripping up the ground underneath. So, I think if I go this way, there should be a locked gate up to the left. Oh, here we go. We've got a snake and a couple of birds. Right, okay, we can work with that. poisoned by a snake, but never mind. Looks like the ammo, and that's good. So you're going to put some sort of back catch to catch the tree roots, eh? That seems interesting, to say the least. Not sure how that works, but it's still kind of cool. So let's see if this gate is going to open now, thanks to the key. All of the animals have escaped! Okay, well, fair enough. Now what? Ah. Let's search the body. Can I go past the body? No, I can't go anywhere here. That's disappointing. Ah, so you can place, there's something you can place there to help with the problem. Well, fingers crossed that works out for your avian, as it looks like we're going towards some kind of Colosseum, or I don't know what. Right, because I don't want to be obvious, I'm going to try and go by the side routes, see if there's anywhere through here. Oh, look who's waiting. Right, we're about to fight a boss. We are about to have a boss fight. We must be. The only explanation for that individual to be waiting on the stage. Now the question is, can we get through this way? No, we can't. Okay. Alright, no big deal. Ooh! Ew, a septic tank exploding. Ugh, no. Just no. We don't want that. Ugh. 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 No. There's a thought that I don't want, to say the least. By the way, for tonight's stream I made a very slight adjustment to my sound. I've adjusted my gain levels on my microphone. Please tell me if it's any good. The holiday season brings joy to us all! And this Christmas will be the most special of all! Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host, as I have since been the dawn of time. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. And Aya's just like, will you shut up? Oh. Slightly more low red sea. Ah! Yeah. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, that's grim. Oh, wow! It's like the 1950s B-movie with the Blob or something. That's insane. I had to get to the stage to stop her. Oh, I love that where I saw suddenly got the entrails everywhere and the blood. It's very Silent Hill. I like that. I'm sure she would love this. Oh, there's Aya's. I'm guessing that's Aya's ghostly form. So they've got this orchestral music playing all of a sudden. Can I just disappear off the back of the stage? No, I can't. Here we go. Why? Why are you doing this? You were gay, but you are too late! You will not ruin my plans as you did last night! Stop! Why is she running away from me? Yeah, no, we avoided going through the human gunk at least. Right, so where is she gone? Has she gone back to the auditorium? Gone back towards the centre of town? Surely she's not gone back in here. Yeah, she's not back in here amidst the human gunk. No, she's not gone back to the gunk pool. That's not it. She must have gone back towards town then. I can't go back towards the centre of New York. It's the only way I can think of. Ah, right, now we're being led by the other version of Aya in this direction. And I can now go by it. Can I search the body? Has it got any loot for me? No, it hasn't. That's disappointing. Okay, let's keep going. Ah! Right, there's a clear stage area there, and then there's a pathway down here. Where's this pathway go? Right, the pathway is where we're meant to be going. So out of curiosity, is there anything inside here? Yes, I see a loot crate. Oh, thank you very much. I'm always good. I'm always great. Is there anything else back here? Oh, there's no payphone. Oh, and there's a fight. And more loot too. Oh, what the? Oh, it's a giant rat. I did not need that. Not now. So it has lightning magic, does it? Okay. I'll go on to the other side of you. Up close snapshot, thank you very much. I'll take that. And give me 15 ammo shots. Excellent. Even more ammo. I'm not going to complain. Ammo is good. So one thing I haven't made clear since the stream started is I think I might have actually done a little bit of over-leveling in the background. You can see Aya now is level 17. She's much higher level than she was on the last stream. And I get the feeling that, like in SMT games, there's a bit of damage scaling based on your level in this game. Because the enemies seem to do a lot less damage to me. In terms of ammo, by the way, look at my ammo crate. I've got 318 shots. So I think it's one of those where you just have to grind. Oh, maybe I have 333 shots. Looks like there's nowhere else back here, so in that case we will head back down, having found extra ammo, 45 shots, used about 4 of them in order to get through, so now we've saved our game and we will head back down into the centre of the park. Now the other ghostly apparition of Aya went down the central path, so because I'm a rebel I want to see what's left. Looks like there's a lake here, oh, there's a monument. Is there anything around it? Or is it just one of those where the path circumnavigates in both directions, I wonder? Ah, no, there's a different bridge there. Yeah, there's a different way. Let's follow the ghostly version of Aya. Is there anything in the centre of this thing? It doesn't look like it. I'm liking this more atmospheric music they've got here for this. It's actually cool. I'm going to say the idea of playing a survival horror game where I've got practically full 3D movement feels a revolution compared to the Resident Evil games at the time, where it was very much tank controls. To actually have full 3D movement, it's just so much better. It's one of the things I do have to say about the original Resident Evil games. As great as they are, as cheesy as the acting is, there are times that you think it'd be so much better if I could have full fluid control. What have we got here? Oh, we got a snake. We've got 2 snakes, that's right. Oh, I aimed for the wrong snake. I was like, why is she not shooting him? He's right there. Oh, so by the way, I've realised something. I've got healing medicine, but I've realised as well, by the way, I actually have spells. I actually have healing magic. So I can hopefully now make it a bit easier to get through this game. But for now, one of these 45 SPs will do it, that's all I need. Right, do we cross the bridge to the right, or do we go down? Let's go to the right. Let's go and explore. And this has taken us to a loot. We have more loot. Oh. But first... Ah, it's one of you again. Oh, there's a bird as well. I want to get rid of that thing quickly. It's a rat. That's definitely a rat. Oh, managed to hit me, that's annoying. Inventory is full. I'd like to exchange one of the 45 HP items. Oh, an SV vest, which increases critical damage by the looks of it. If I go to... is it an equipment here that I can do it? No, it's... armour. There we go. So you can see there, it increases P energy but decreases defense. Quite frankly, defense is better. I think it's styled after a polar bear, Raven, but I don't think it was a polar bear. I actually think it was a rat. Now the question is, where am I meant to be going? This is a huge map. And I lost sight of... Oh, there's another loot right there. Apologies, I am taking a diversion. I am a sucker for loot. Everyone knows that. Easiest way to get me trapped. Oh, ammo, thank you very much. Excellent. You think it's a polar bear that might have eaten its own tail? I wouldn't run anything past this game, to be honest. Oh, by the way, you can see I've got 295 bonus points. Watch this. I can basically boost my character by doing that. You get those bonus points by leveling up. So I've now got a faster ATB and more inventory. If Dishonored took a note to the abhorrence of rats, it wouldn't surprise me actually. I mean, at some point I am going to have to go back to Dishonored and do Dishonored 2. However, that's not in the immediate future, because obviously I've got Soul Hackers 2 to finish. And then once we're done with Soul Hackers 2, do you know what else we have to do? As well as Parasite Eve, we have to go back to another game which I've promised, but I've not got around to doing yet. Let's go this way. Ah, finally, we found her. Okay. So we're caught up to her, we're in the right place. Looks like there's more loot back here, which I want to try and find. So this has a bit more of a lonely experience than playing the Resident Evil games, because it's not as crowded for enemies at first. Of course, when you get into the actual active battles, it's more tricky because of the sheer amount of enemies that surround you. It's a really quite annoying experience, to say the least. Right, I'm going to drop one of my junks in here. We've got a tool. Excellent. Tools are good. Ah, Avian, I'm not going to say what the game's going to be. I want to announce it when it comes to the end of the next stream series. I'm not going to promise anything straight away because I don't know when it's going to be. I don't want to say what's coming next and it turn out not to start for ages. So I am going to announce it, but we're going to be, depends on what I finish first. Will I finish Soul Hackers 2 or will I finish Parasite Eve? I did run a quick test, by the way, on Parasite Eve. I actually put the second disc in offline just to check that it would let me change discs, and it does. So we're not going to have a situation where we get to the end of part of the game and then can't continue. I'm surrounded by birds. Alfred Hitchcock sends in the chat, people. See, the enemies aren't doing much damage to me now. That's because of the grinding. Simple as that. Right, we've got... Oh, it's not letting me carry any of those. That's annoying. So it's rare to play a game like this in the modern era. There was a lot of people petitioning for this to be ported over to the PS5 as part of the PS Plus, PS Premium Extra situation. Unfortunately, it's not appeared just yet. Against Square EA, believe it or not, this game was published partly by EA, so who knows who's got the protection rights to it. That's one down. Let's get rid of the snakes first. Ah, I finally had to reload them. Yeah, you might have noticed I actually did a proper reload, which is unusual. Oh yes. Snapshots came to my aid, and look at that ammo! How awesome is that? 27 shots, thank you very much. So in terms of ammo hoarding, this has been a very, very good find indeed. Oh, why don't I like the look of this? Oh, because I'm getting ambushed by enemies straight away, that's why. Oh, it's these guys again. Down. Again, plenty more ammo. Keep it coming. I want all the ammo you can give me. That makes me sound like a yandere. Give me all the ammo, senpai. I'll protect you. Although ironically, that's actually a hint to a cosplay that I want to do. I've come up with a new cosplay that I want to do going forward. Basically, I've recently watched the anime Mirai Nikki, known in the West as The Future Diary. Really interesting anime actually, had a really cool premise. And, alright, so now we're finally getting started, okay. And there's a character in there called Gasai Yuno, and I want to do her as a cosplay. Very, very cool character. Not sure many people would agree, but I think that's all that matters. Knowing in the comments is that Avian, are you aware of what I'm talking about? You have it on your list or you've watched it. It's an old one. It's I think it was from 2010 is when it was officially released as an anime, but there was a manga of it back in 2006, I think. I only watched it because I'd heard about it, and I kept meaning to check it out, and I finally found a way to watch it, and I was like, okay, I'll see what this is all about, and yeah, I really liked it. I won't give any spoilers here. I will say one thing though. There's 26 episodes over 2 series, but then there's also an OVA that's half an hour long afterwards that you need to watch. So essentially, it's one of those. It's a bit like if you try watching the Danganronpa End of Hope's Peak Academy anime, you have to watch all of the Despair arc, all of the Future arc, then you have to watch the OVA in between called 2.5, and then you finally watch the Hope arc. It wouldn't surprise me if it was on Crunchyroll. Would not surprise me at all if it was on Crunchyroll, Avian. Would not surprise me. It's quite a popular anime, so again, most of the popular animes are on Crunchyroll, aren't they, these days? And to be fair, Crunchyroll's got better than it used to be. Crunchyroll used to be incredibly inaccurate with things like its subtitles and everything else. Now it's a lot better. It's got a lot better. I mean, I can't act like I'm some kind of authentic, fluent Japanese speaker to fully criticise. Oh, music's changed. What in the holy hell is this? Okay. we're up against snake worms. Yes, Avian, this one's for you. I apologise for the pause, people, because once again, I've got a bot. Get out of here, you brand! Sorry about this, people. I do apologise. I must deal with the bot. Why does that always start happening on my streams all of a sudden? Is it a sign that I'm getting more popular? No, I don't think it is. But yes, Trummers. I suppose that's where this is from, isn't it? One down. Thank God for that. Okay, next. Oh, that's what makes this awkward. It's timing your attacks. Oh, you... Right, what I've got to do is... That's it. It's about timing the ATB bar. And it seems if you actually stay close to them, they won't attack you as easily. For some strange reason. See, there we are, another one down. Right, that's the main one. It's much bigger and doing a lot more damage. I think it's now at the point where it's going to try and attack me. Thank you very much. Oh, we've got two of them. Just to be awkward. One down. Excellent. Oh, what the fuck? Come on! Right, where are you? Come on then! Apologies for lack of the commentary, people, but I've got to make sure that I get through this fight as quick as I can. And because the PE meter always refills, you just keep on doing it. Just like this. So now we've gone into June rather than Trummers. It's getting to the point where we are a bit ridiculously oversized, aren't we? Boom! Get out of here! Take your hook and swing it in that direction. You are toast, pal. You are absolutely toast. By the way, Queen, if you think that was going to make you flee in terror, there's a scene from earlier on that you will love. Oh yeah. You'll love it. I am not leaving that behind. You can go in place of the Cure P. So, there we are, people. In terms of ammo now, we got quite a lot there. We're at 383 shots. I'm not giving any spoilers, Queen. Spoilers are a bad thing. We don't like spoilers on this channel, do we? And so you... Oh! Right, hang on a second. Is there a way to save? I don't like the look of that. Why have I got a snake woman waiting on a horse and carriage? I don't like the look of that. I think there's a phone box back here. I'm going to save my game. I don't care if I have to have a fight in between. That's not the point. So, with that in mind, what's a good question, Queen? Did I ask a question and forget what I said? It wouldn't surprise me. That's the way my screens usually go, doesn't it? I can't see it being the Tremors fight, but look at it. There's no music, and our carriage literally awaits. I don't like where this is going. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear. Let's go for a ride. And I'm back in control. Right, just shoot her. What? Let me walk off screen. No, game won't let me do that. There's nothing I can do. I've got no choice but to climb aboard. What? Oh. Okay, we've literally got the chariot to hell. Okay, now what? Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with them and not me? What? Oh, come on! Are you serious? That's all I've got to play with? In terms of maneuverability, are you crazy? What in the... Oh, come on, now this is nonsense! Wow, okay. This is where the game is literally saying I don't give a toss, isn't it? Right, that's going to come in handy. I've got an idea here. Let's cast that firstly. Secondly... this will certainly help. Boom. Thank you very much. That's very helpful. You can absorb one blow of damage, basically. Yeah, that's the key. That's the strategy. It's cheap, and I don't care. It works. Not got enough MP. Okay, let's not take any chances. There's no real way to dodge that attack. There's not much you can really do about it. Oh, hang on, I've not got any control. It seems you still don't know who I am! Well, if you don't know, you're might who contrary a will! That's why you were drawn to the opera! What are you talking about? Here, let me explain. Directly. What the? Stop it! If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will... Stop! This is suggesting they're sisters. By the way, they both went from different sides of the bed, if you know what I mean. Aya! Answer me! Daddy! Ben! Weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the three of us could be together. So that's why you came to get me? Mom wanted to stay, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left and everyone else went too. Lorraine. Yeah, twins is a good theory, actually. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. Nonsense. I've seen Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. New York? Manhattan? Quiet at Christmas? Fuck off, jog on. It's going to be busier then than any other time of year. With the boys of the NYPD choir singing All Things on the Corner and all that song by that Christmas song, Fairy Tale in New York. With the bells ringing out for Christmas time. Nonsense. New York empty at Christmas time. Puh. Pathetic. What do we do, sir? We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. In a word from Aya. Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm gonna go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. Yeah, you see the pattern of the names of Aya and Eve. It definitely fits. Daddy! Absolutely, Queen, yes. Only in an apocalypse would New York City be empty, and even then it'd be filled with zombies. You're absolutely right. There's no way it'd be empty. Not a chance. Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Whoa, Avian, what's got you screaming in the chat? What's got you onging seriously? Was it my pun of Aya and Eve? Oh, apparently the heavy-set blonde man is Doug Ford. As a British guy, I don't know who that is. Who's Doug Ford? Pardon my ignorance, people. Pardon my ignorance. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight that thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will you? I will, don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Ah! The Premier of Canada. Right, fair enough. I might have heard the name and kind of erased it from my memory, to be honest. Can I show this by the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor! Come on, Avian, start melting in the chat before the dog starts melting of mitochondria. This is Shiva. Oh, fuck no. No, Nix, we're not having Shiva getting into his boss forms. We've already had that in SMT5 and Soul Hackers 2. Put Shiva away. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. Oh. Now we've got the main Manhattan Bridge. Oh, nicely stuck, sir! Oh, there's a BMW that's been totaled. That's hardly a surprise. BMW driver getting involved in a crash. And we've got an ice skate with a scarf on it. How many times do I gotta tell ya? We blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on the street. Hey, leave the kitty alone, cop. Leave the kitty alone. Ah, yes, I've heard about that, Queen. Yes, tried to take away the right to strike from educational assistants. Not a smart move. And yes, Avian, I'm calling that as well with that doggo, unfortunately. I told you. I've already contacted police about this matter. What? Man, I'm not getting anywhere in my English. Oh. Hey, you Chinese. Oh. No, I'm Japanese. No, Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? ちょっとだけね、誰ですか? 私はこの日この間、日本人、He's so confused as the guy speaking Japanese to him. Hey, if you can't speak the language... No, I'm not saying that one. I'm not saying that final one. Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm getting... I'm hot! Help! I guess it's now or never. What's he doing? What? Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct. And yeah, fuck Cop A, Queen, exactly. I wasn't going to say it. I thought it was bad enough doing the attempt at a bad accent, and I do apologise, by the way. I wasn't trying to be stereotypical. Oh. Flashback in a dream? Is that where we are now? Where? Well, we're at a hospital, I'm guessing. But we've got tinsel up on the wall, so it's still the right period for the game. It's still the Christmas time. Yes, I'm playing a Christmas game in November, people. I'm such a hog. Hospital? Oh. Now it's flashing blood. What? Why? Huh? Oh, you're finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Oh, yeah, it's Daniel. I didn't know who it was, so I just thought I'd go with the,
Daniel!
There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me.
Where's Eve? What happened to the people at Central Park?
Them was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared.
They disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted in a slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan. Japan? A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan, although it wasn't as grandiose in scale as this one. What?
You can't say it. Damn, you can't say it. Say what you like, Avian. Say what you like. Hey, give us details.
It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive.
Yeah. You. Ah, right, you're referring to the scene that took place earlier. It's not quite a spoiler as such, it's more for something you missed, Queen, that's all.
The scientist named those cells Eve. Eve? So the liver cells multiplied and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. After acquiring the scientist's sperm.
Oh. I started, so I'll finish.
After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being.
Oh. Yeah. Lab-based no, just no.
Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before a car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted fertilized egg in the young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here.
What the hell's going on here? Yeah, Daniel, you said it best, mate. What the hell is going on? Ugh.
I wish I could explain more.
Are you okay?
No, she's not. Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought the monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late.
When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being... You felt you were about to be ignited, correct?
No, she's the only one that isn't affected. And Queen, I don't think I want to know how old the child was. I really don't want to know. What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster, like her. What? What are you saying, I don't know. What if they end up killing you? Oh, shut up. You know that's not. Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Oh, yeah. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going? Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you. Daniel, please! I can never forgive myself if I killed you. You're no monster. You're my best partner. I am Brea. I'll always be by your side. Always, Aya. And yeah, he's getting out in case she attacks, which is not a bad strategy actually, Queen. I agree with you. Get out while you still can. And I'm hoping I'm now going to get control. When I touched Eve, her feeling... Was it Maya? Well, she starts saying, let's thinking positive. But Maya died in that car crash with Mom. Yeah, Maya and Eve, yeah, so they're basically the daughters of this Maya. That's how I'm calling it. Aya's one, Eve's the other. No, it just couldn't be. And we're fading out. Okay. Oh, right, we're on to the third day. As you say, Queen, yeah, Aya and Maya, it's like, boo, come on, seriously? Will I save my progress? Yes, I think I will. I think I'm going to do that. After those two bosses in a row. So cliche and cringy naming scheme for twins. I'm not saying anything, Queen. So now we're in control. What's in the loot crate? That's what I want to know first. First, the ammo shots. Great start. Is there anything down here? I'll tell you what. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. And speaking of which, if you haven't watched the video yet of Morgana's voice actor reading Go the Fuck to Sleep, please check it out at some point. You'll find it very funny. And here's the Japanese guy, Maida. That was long night. Sleep well? You were here all night? I told you to go away. You could have died, you know. Scientists can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides... What? Oh, nothing. Yeah, nothing. My fucking foot, it's nothing. And I'm guessing that car home means Daniel's going to show up now as well. Daniel? Told you. No traffic. This is the way it ought to be around here.
Daniel!
So, what are we sitting around for? We got work to do.
Daniel... Thanks.
Alright, we're gonna need some bigger weapons. There's a gun shop over there. Let's stock up. Oh, I'll skip the dialogue then. What did he say?
I believe there's pharmacy over there.
Yeah, well, I'm like higher level than I should be, I think, so I'm actually stronger than I should. Hey, let's lose the long face. Come on, Aya. Let's go. We gotta stock up. So now we're running down the street in New York, and as you say, bigger weapons. Completely agree. Let's say the graphics on this have actually aged quite well, surprisingly. They've done a really good job.
They weren't kidding when they said sell guns here in America, were they?
Yeah, because we all got our second amendment rights and want to carry a gun. This is it. We'll help ourselves some ammo.
It's locked.
Get out of the way, Aya.
Daniel, no!
Sorry, but it's the only way. What the f...
Are you really a cop?
Yes, Mida. That right there.
We think so, but we don't have scientific proof if that's what you're asking.
So... Right, give me the shotgun, give me the M16, give me the fucking... give me the fuck off M60 on the wall, but no, I can only use the crates. Increases range by 1. Go ahead and pick your favourite accessories, ladies. But before I do that, there's one thing I'm going to do. I didn't show you this earlier. You see the bonus points? Watch this. I can increase the capacity. Just like that. Right, I want that fuck off sniper rifle right there. I want it. I've got another tool, which is helpful.
This is just too much.
Yeah, I can't grab them. That's the annoying thing. I can't get them. Look. I can't possibly interact with it. No matter what I do, it will not let me get it. I'm like, give me the gun. Right, what can I drop in here that I don't want? One junk. I've got a bullet cap. That's it, that's all there is here. No worries, Queen, you gotta get back to work, that's absolutely fine. You enjoy the rest of your shift as best as possible. So now we've got some ammo, that's literally all we've got. It seems we're dealing with all the ammo in the world may not even help us. Charles will kill me for seeing stuff like that.
I certainly hope these will help us out.
Yeah, troll level 10 million, or 1 billion, or however high you want to go in your comment there, Avian. I agree with you. Is there anything back here that we can go through? No, we can go back here. What's back here then? The pharmacy, the drugstore. Just the smell of this place gives me the creeps.
so many types of medication, and they all seem strong too. The door's broken.
What's up with him? All of a sudden he's a happy camper. I won't ever understand those scientist types.
Oh, hello.
Might as well save my game while I can. Yeah, you say this seems suspicious, and I agree with you, Avian. It seems a bit too easy, doesn't it? But just because something's easy doesn't mean it's wrong. So let's go looking. There's a door back here. Hello. What can I drop in here that I don't want? Problem I've got is I've got a load of stuff that I need to keep. So the issue I've got is I've not really got the space unless I drop some junk. That's giving me another tool. How many tools have I got? Right, hang on a second. Why don't I try? Can I use these tools? No, I can't. Yeah, survival horror games, things that seem easy are usually designed to lure you to your death. You're not wrong. Right, I've got that many tools. Oh, yes, please. Evasion increase. That's great. With all these items, basically you can use them, but you don't put them into your weapon, I don't think. You just consume them. At least I think you do, anyway. It's not about sorting, that's not the problem, Avian. I've got a full inventory. I'm completely full up. That's the problem. I've got nothing, no space in my inventory. And the issue is, if you want to see anything, you have to like kind of drop items and hope for the best. So I'm going to drop another tool, which has got me 2 medicines, which allow me to have 90 healing without the use of magic. That's actually really helpful for one very simple reason. It means I've got MP available for Barrier. You saw how useful Barrier was in the last boss fight. Barrier was incredibly helpful. One more. Let's try another tool. And that's got us a revive. Yes, we want that. Revives are good. Now, I say I've not used them yet. I mean, like, I think you used them in battle, or you used them before battles, and you bet it's kind of like a free buff, essentially. Now, I could have done with testing it against the boss, against Eve. I should have really used it for that, just to see. But we've got them at least. Now, I'm guessing if I select the car, we'll get moving. Hey, you're supposed to be up front with me. Roads don't apply here anymore. We can take the shortest route through Manhattan. I like the fact the game had a script for me for being in the wrong part of the car. So as you can see, we are now here in the open part of New York. So let's go back to the precinct for a second, so we can get some information. So here we are, the 17th precinct. Let's go and talk to the chief, find out if we've got any information whatsoever. I'm Christmas of all times. What's the matter with this town? Man, I gotta get out of here. Start a ranch in the quiet countryside. I can't do a New York accent, by the way. I don't know what one is, so I'm not gonna try and do it. I don't want to be a New Yorker. I'll tell you what I can do actually before I do anything else. Go to the armory downstairs, because that's where I can use some of the junk. I can give it away. You ever see gun training cards around? Bring them here and roll into those. Training cards? Fitting for a simpleton like you. Freaking geezer! Come on now, enough chatting. Back to work. Alright, aren't you in the middle of a case? Now go on, get out of here. Hopefully catch the idiots without hopefully using your gun. You want all this stuff in here? I do. I want to discard junk. Oh, actually, I can store equipment too. We'll go for it, why not? Can't shoot if you go without a permit, no exceptions. So basically I can store permits. So I can store some items. Question is what? The answer is none of those. Okay.
Shiva, you're tickling me! You take good care of Ben, Shiva.
Oh, look at that avian protecting the dog, being a protector. Can you get anything from inside the gates, I wonder? I wonder if there might be anything back here. Nope, there isn't. That's disappointing. So I'm guessing we'll find some information by talking to the cops, but first of all, what's in here? A couple of riot shields, well that's all, there's nothing here. That's disappointing. Seriously, where is everybody? Where is everyone? The only person I've seen so far is the desk cop and the guys in the ammo area. Where the hell is everybody else? Are they all looking around here off camera? No? Then where are they? Gotta be here somewhere, surely. I'll override that data now. I kept that as backup data, but now it's obsolete. So thanks to the tools, I can upgrade guns, but I need to find gun permits, and I'm not finding them at the moment. They seem to be quite rare. I wonder if anyone's going to be hiding in the press room where we've done briefings in the past. Let's try that. Might as well check the rest of the police station out just to be sure. No, there's no one here. That's disappointing. Okay, in which case, let's go upstairs. What the hell was this place? What, the jail cells? Sorry, only authorized personnel are allowed past here. Interesting. So we got an off-limits area in a police station that I've never seen before. Upstairs cells? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you want the cells upstairs? You'd want them to be in a place where you can easily get the prison vans into. So there's something there that's not right, but it seems there's nothing in the cop station. That's a surprise. So the question is, where the hell do I go next? Do I go back to Central Park? Do we go back to the museum maybe? See if we can find some information with the scientist? Right, let's go. Well, let's try the museum first. Aha. So, where to?
Is there any place for a research facility?
Research facility?
I'd like to conduct an experiment and test something. It might be relevant.
How about the facility in the museum where Clamp's at?
They had a really extensive equipment there.
No way, man. Anywhere but there.
He should have been evacuated by now. It should be okay. Yes, that sounds good. Daniel, he said okay.
I'm expecting a big tip for this. Yeah, big tip. Here's my big tip for you. Level grind. Level grind a lot.
So this is American Museum of Natural History. It's just as I imagined. I can't find a research facility in this building?
Yeah, hopefully we won't run into the jerk who runs it. Since it's been evacuated, it should be empty. Yeah, don't die. That's an easy tip. Oh wait, I died many times on Lost Stream, didn't I, people?
For a lab in a museum, it does have fairly extensive equipment.
So what do you want to test?
Yes, of course. Let me see.
Oh, his computer's left unlocked. Why don't we go and find his files?
I was able to extract a gel-like substance from Aya's clothing. Gel? Is it from Eve? Yes. It appears to be remnant of Eve's cells. At cellular level, her power cannot be as strong as Aya said previously.
Ow! Hey, what are you doing?
I just want to conduct this experiment to see whether or not
So I'm getting a bit uncomfortable with the voice I'm using for Maida, so I might retire it.
Yes. This is exactly as it's just as I thought. Go ahead, take a look. What is it?
Ooh. So it's like a form of DNA, but in a different structure. And then we've got... I'm guessing that's the mitochondria. Oh, now we've got the solar system. Yeah, we're seeing them. Oh, it's like they're like parasites, aren't they? Again, Parasite Eve. It makes perfect sense. So it's like parasites that are clinging onto the mitochondria.
Your cells are completely surrounded by them. As you can see, this mitochondria, Eve taken over the nucleus. In a similar manner, the beasts that attacked you probably experienced the same thing.
Does the mitochondria really have the power to control the nucleus?
No, the normal mitochondria never had such power. But Eve's mitochondria has gone through tremendous evolutionary changes. This is what I think happened to Eve's mitochondria. Normally, mitochondria require oxygen when they generate energy called ATP. Active time performance, eh? Are you referencing the active time movements? Is that what that is, Mida? Are you breaking the fourth wall? 'Cause you better not be. So at this time, the mitochondria requests oxygen from the nucleus. Without energy supply from the mitochondria, the nucleus cannot function. So in essence, the two organelles constantly rely on each other. But in this case, it seems that Eve developed the power to reverse this symbiotic relationship. Evolution or even mutation seems likely in this case.
Reverse the cycle.
Look at this. Even with a limited number of cells, her cells have this much power. Can you imagine how much power Eve has within her whole body? Maida? Yes? Could you test my cells? Yes, of course, but I want to know. I want to know why I have the power to fight her. I want to know where I stand with her. Please, Maida, I need to know why. Yes, of course. Thanks, Maida. Could you step over here, please?
And so you think ATP stood for something to do with it, but I don't know. I always think of ATP as like the active time performance or something like that.
I need your arm. Like this? Here. Yes, yes. Let me just set this up here.
You're placed around the knowledge that octopuses have 3 hearts. And 2 people controlling all the limbs.
I think you better see this for yourself. What is it? Is something wrong?
Here we go, another one. Yeah, much bigger. Yeah, it seems that hers will resist them.
Do you realize what is happening? Your mitochondria are supplying more energy to the nuclei of your cells. It's almost as if they are protecting the nuclei from Eve's mitochondria.
Why does Aya's mitochondria have this kind of power?
I don't know, Are you familiar with Richard Hawkins' theory of the selfish gene? In simple terms, it states that genes act in a manner to preserve and ensure survival of the species.
Hey man, I don't read those scientific journals. What are you trying to say?
Depending on how you look at it, you could say Eve is trying to destroy all mitochondria except her own. In response to that, Aya's mitochondria has developed the power to rebel.
Well, then Aya's shouldn't it be the same for us as well? We should all set their power based on...
That seems to follow natural order of things, but I'm sorry, I don't know why. Professor?
What are you doing in my lab?
This is breaking and entering!
Why haven't you evacuated the city yet?
I'm asking why you people are in my lab!
We were just...
We received orders to evacuate the city. Professor, you really should. Nine! I tell you, cops are the ones that corrupting this fine city! I'm sorry. It was my fault, you see. I asked them to bring me here. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm Kunihiko Maeda, and I'm a scientist from Japan. You've been using my electronic microscope. What? What is this? Where did you get this specimen? You, where did you get these cells? Those are... I don't know. Do you take me for a fool? These cells like this, they must affect the body's natural state. Well, shut up. I'll just ask Officer Blair. Your cells contain a tremendous amount of energy. How do you know the hers? Do you feel any bodily changes? You should feel somewhat hot. No? Speak up, officer. I can't hear you. Has you lost consciousness anytime recently?
Hey! What the hell is this? What's my boss name here? Lorraine's on here too! Clem, you tell me! You tell me what this list is for! Tell me, you hear?
Let go of me! I don't have to tell you anything!
What?
Daniel, calm down! Daniel!
Damn! This music really doesn't fit this.
Get out of here! Sorry to disturb you, but we do have to officially warn you of the evacuation. Please remember that. Officer Blair, do you enjoy having that barbarian for a partner? No, thank you, bye. It's too late now. It's too late to do anything now.
So, I'm back on the map. Back to the station. Damn him! Oh wow, look at that! One of these days. Look at that perspective from the back of the car there, people. Oh yeah. Ambitious, but they really did not get that to work.
What was that list? It was an HLA type listing. It's a list to see whether organs will be rejected when transplanted.
Where the hell been Lorraine on this list?
It was a list of people with matching HLA types, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna get her! I'm going back to the station and get in the... Get in the what? The rocket launcher? The tank? The riot squad? What the hell happened here? The station's been attacked. Ben will have gone missing along with the dog. Calling it now.
Eve. She's here? I'll go look around. You just stay here.
Hell no! I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this thing to kill my family.
Daniel! Wait, Aya! Here, take this. What's this? It's a good luck charm for Japan. It's the best I could do.
A Hamaya.
Thank you. I'll take it.
I'm guessing that's going to be a restore SP item. Oh no, it's a special item, so... That's literally all it says.
But please be careful. I'll wait for you here.
So you agree with me, do you, Avian? Right, before I do anything, I'm going to quickly go into the main room and save my game. Oh, there's a cop down on the ground there.
I'm getting help. Hang on.
Ugh. Now we're back to play. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I had a feeling there'd be enemies in the station. Oh, what the? Oh, it's the rats again, for God's sake. And they're a bit more powerful this time. Sorry, you missed. That door was ajar. Is the phone line still working? Oh, hello.
Water! Man, Eve really caught us off guard. Most of our men were out. I'm getting help. Hang on. No worries. I'll be alright. You go after Ben.
Go after Ben. That's the key there. Go after. Also, I want to go upstairs to that restricted area. I want to know if there's anything up there. But now we're back to playing Resident Evil 2. We've got a police station that's been attacked. So anybody else back here or any items or anything? Can't see anything. In fact, that's blocked off. Okay. I can get through here. Let's go into the Chief's room. See if the Chief's managed to hole up. You're not going to let me in? No, there we are. I was going to say I thought I was going to open the door as he barricaded it. Oh, looks like there's another cop there.
Are you okay? What's the captain? You want support for Ben? No! Hold on, please!
Right, so the captain has gone out looking for Ben apparently. Ben was with the dog kennel, that much I do know. So that's the first stop. But why do I get the feeling he's not there? Why do I get the feeling he's mutated and gone upstairs? I will say the door opening mechanics are a little clunky. You have to be in a certain position in the door to be able to get in, which is a bit awkward to say the least. But this has been a... Oh, there's another cop.
Hold on!
I was hoping that some of these might have some ammo or something, you know, for me to use. The random chiming of the bell is very reminiscent of the main police station theme from the original Resident Evil 2, when you first go into the actual station at the start. Still one of my favourite pieces of music that, at the moment when you come in you literally just see the hall open in front of you. In fact, I've got a bit of a surprise featuring Resident Evil 2 as a potential stream. Oh, what the fuck is that? It's a hunter. I wanted to get rid of that thing first. Oh, that's annoying. That had like a shockwave move. Oh, bollocks. I had to put them all away. Right, I'll tell you what. Time to get some... I've got some health here, I believe. I'll use that one for now. Right, into the armory room, see if anyone's here. This is where there was no music previously.
Wait, it's me! This freak of a dog came to Taurus. Guess I screwed up, eh? Why? Why didn't you shoot, man? I haven't used the gun since. Since your daughter was shot. Torres, you can't play guns for that. I suppose you're right. You take good care of this place now. Torres! No! Oh, come on. This gun, it's Torres' gun. He hadn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in shape. Torres was good at gun shooting, so he was a real good shot too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a gun accidentally going off, he stopped shooting altogether and he came in his department to keep guns in check. Aya, I know you can handle this gun. Take this and nail that monster for Torres. Right, out of curiosity then, what's it actually got compared to the others? It's not bad, but it's still not as good as my assault rifle. My assault rifle's still better. I'll take the ammo, thank you very much. Actually, before I do that, have I got any junk or anything that I can give to him? Do you want to leave something here? I'll hold it. Right, I've got defense +2 there, so I'm going to move that over as well. Can store equipment too. Depends on what I can move. Ah, that makes things easier. So I'm carrying armour around which I'm not really using, so if I go here, I'll be honest, that's the CM vest. I won't say it's useful, I won't say it's useless, but it's certainly one that I can put across to here. Just to create some room. So what's in this box? A couple of medicines, we'll take those, that's good. Would have been nice if they give me a free tune-up, but never mind. Right, into the kennel. The door's not already knocked off, so the dog is definitely mutated. Without a shadow of a doubt. I'm sorry, Ben's gone. Where? I don't know. She went berserk and Ben went after her. What? Okay, so we've got we've got two of you cunts, and I can't get behind the cower. I want to try and hide. Is it just me who's singing a Laguna Lawyers music all of a sudden? Oh, I'm in trouble there. This is Laguna Lawyers music. Right, I can't use that healing item, it's not enough. Oh good, we've got a couple of medicines to help us back. That's gonna... Yeah, it's definitely there, isn't it? You can definitely hear it. I'm glad that I'm not going nuts. Uh-oh. Shiva! Stop! Come back here!
Right, there's the police chief. I'm going to quickly save my game now. Got a couple of junks. Right, I'm going to save my game and I'm going to very quickly go back and give the junk to the guy downstairs, just so I can clear some space in the inventory. But so far this stream's been a bit better than the last one because I've been in a better place levels wise. I've just been a bit stronger. See, this game, I think, would be is prime for a remake. It's just somewhat different. It'd be a. I know that apparently in 2018, Square renewed the trademark for the game, but that might be purely sort of holding on to it. We've seen obviously with Crisis Core confirmed. Now, Silent Hill 2 and Resident Evil 4 have both got remakes coming. So it'd be a great chance to capitalise, especially with the more modern idea of, like, you know, the supernatural mitochondria elements of it. It helps as well that the likes of Resident Evil Village have opened up people to the more supernatural gameplay anyway. Because, like, Resident Evil Village showed you could have things like werewolves in that in a modern survival horror game and people would be okay with it. I'd rather have two 90s than a 145 one. Much rather have that. So I've got quite a few medicines now, which is awesome. Because judging by the damage the enemies are doing here, I'm going to need them because the healing spell I've got is just too low level now. It's not as good. The healing only does 60 HP, whereas the discount junk. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Right, up the stairs, I want to talk to the chief, who's laying down on the job, and then from there we will do our best to hopefully go after Ben. But first of all, these guys again. I really didn't want that. Hate having to do this, but I'd rather use the medicines now than not later on and get myself in trouble. I don't want to turn this into a grind stream, but I'm right outside the place where I can drop the junk, so I'm going to do it again while I can. I'll say grinding can be useful. Oh, it's not the chief, it's this guy.
Yeah, gotta go after Ben. He went upstairs chasing Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright, just Go after Ben!
He's giving me some ammo as well, which is a good thing. I'm gonna go check in here. Yeah, grinding is okay, but I don't want to do too much of it. And so I'm not too far away from a level up, so I might be able to get naturally to that position. Ah, there's a box here now. I had a feeling there might be something in here. And we've got... Oh, it's spiders. We've got spiders. And they drop webbing. Well, that's not a surprise, really. Still, gave us an item. Oh, 15 shots of ammo for 2 shots of gun. Yes, please. I'm fine with that. More ammo is a good thing. Oh, we've got a new vest with extra damage. Excellent. Okay, so we'll go to my vests. Oh, that's a much better one. Oh, yes, we're having that. That's much better. We've got a stronger defensive item now. Found that at the right time. Just shows that exploring can be very, very powerful, can't it? Right, time to quickly save my game. We've got new equipment. I want to make sure I've got it safe in my inventory before I end up getting into a boss fight. Well, I'm surprised I went all the way down that hole without triggering a fight. Not that I'm complaining. I can do if I want to go all the way down to the downstairs area. I can do it in a moment. That's not a bad suggestion. Go and put some down there and save them. Yep, I had a feeling we'd go straight into the fight out here. Purely because we managed to get away from all fights last time. Oh, I was hoping to avoid that. Boo. I was also hoping to kill one of them. That's good. We'll start for that. Excellent, that's good. Well, now I've got a reason to go down there. It only restores 45. Screw it. There we go. Full of suggestions in the comments there, Ravian, about storing the armour here. It's a good idea. I don't know if that reloaded. It said I've not got any shots in it, but I've got ammo. I know I have. I've got hundreds of shots of ammo. It won't reload outside of battle for some reason. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to use a turn to reload in this, at least it'll do it automatically, but it's just like, why can't I reload it now? Doesn't matter, let's keep going. I meant to give him the junk and I forgot. I was too late now, I'm not going back.
Hold on! Can't make it. Got me pretty good. Take this. Ben's upstairs.
What's in here? Ah, here's the cells. Again, why would you have the cells in a place like in an upstairs area? It doesn't make sense. Oh, that was clever. I managed to use cover. I like the fact that I was able to hide from the fire shots. That was really good. PE plus, that's for magic energy, so that'll be very useful. Oh, just open the cell door because we can. We've got another tool. World's least secure prison. There's literally nothing here to stop you opening the doors. I've never heard of upstairs police cells before. That seems strange. Again, you'd want them down at ground level where you could easily like bring people in prison vans.
Shiva, don't go that way! Shiva, what's happened to you? Shiva, wait!
Why is it NPCs never get attacked? You ever noticed that? NPCs for some reason never get attacked by the demons. It's always the player. Evidence room and looks like it's a firing range, I think. I was feeling that we might see enemies jump through there. I was thinking it's going to get a bit Resident Evil and we're going to see that happen, and I was right. Okay, one down. How do you block that? I was miles away from it, but it made no difference. Yeah, there's no way around it. Fine, I'm just gonna obliterate it. You can't defend it. Don't bother. Just attack them. I've got plenty of tools. I don't have plenty of health. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense in how it hits, does it? I have the time looking at it, I'm like, how does that actually get us? It makes no sense. But it obviously did. It made sense somewhere. Open that up, will ya? Oh, 3 medicine. Oh, 180 HP. Oh, right, they're going to get saved for emergencies. Meanwhile, what's this light? Come on. There's a light on there. There's a light. Are you telling me that's just a troll? That it doesn't mean anything? Oh, come on. Seriously? Your inventory is full. Okay. No, it's not anymore. I got the storage key. I found a key to storage. That could be important. How are you not dead? Oh, I'm very, very slowed down now in terms of movement. I had a feeling that had happened. I was thinking like in Final Fantasy when you had that happen. Didn't one of the items used to be called spider web, and it casted slow, basically. Not much you can do when you get afflicted by those. There's really nothing you can do. What I can do here is take advantage of my PKE meter and heal using magic. Oh, there's a save point. Fantastic. Right. Be careful. Choose the right thing here. Junk. That'll do. Yeah, we've got 3 medicines. Definitely worth it. Ah, yes, Spiderweb was one of Quistis' skills. That makes sense, actually, because it was a similar era to Final Fantasy VIII, wasn't it? You can tell by the more realistic character models and the more 2D backgrounds that were pre-rendered. There's a box now. Junk again. Nice one, we've got critical evasion twice. Yeah, I had a feeling we get a battle here somehow. Wasn't quite the polygonal tech, it was more that anime style. That's what they were aiming for, I believe, originally. They were aiming for a more like anime aesthetic with the more blocky models that you saw in Final Fantasy VII. Never quite understood why, because in the battle for the characters in Final Fantasy VII, they had very good realistic models. For some reason, though, they wanted the ones where they were deformed in the main overworld.
Shiva, are you okay?
No, she's not okay. Ben, get away from her! Let's go! Shiva's sick! Okay, Chief.
Stop! Don't hurt Shiva!
She is a Shiva! He's turned her into a monster!
Monster?
Close your eyes, Ben! Oh no. Here we go! It's Cerberus. Makes perfect sense. And that is disgusting. You're not touching him! How do you run out of ammo? Damn it, I'm out!
Ah!
Right, before I do anything else. Oh, great. Just when I didn't need you guys. fact, I'll select all of these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those medicines. Those ones are only 45. So I can use both.
Please help me! I stepped outside and those things were all over!
You'll be safer here. Don't leave this room!
Oh, okay. Hey, you hurt! I think I'm just supposed to treat you just once.
Not yet, but I'll bear that in mind. I can get a free healing by coming here. That's something to bear in mind. I'll keep all of that. There's going to be a locker key. I reckon that's going to be downstairs. I'm not going back for it now. I'll do it afterwards. I'm living dangerously, people. Right. There's 2 rooms here. Oh, that can now drop your defence as well, can it? That's annoying. Go. I don't know if this is the room that they're in. Yeah, it is. Right, I want to go and check out the other room first. Just in case there's anything in here. Oh, it's a mortuary. To get rid of that thing quickly. Oh, full cure! And then 180 versus... Have I got any 90s? Yes, definitely want those. Gonna do anything here. What's this medicine? 90s. They'll do nicely. I'll jettison the ones that are worth only 8. I'll jettison the 90s for the 180s. Right, is there anything back here at all? Doesn't look like it. That's annoying. That's really frustrating. I thought there'd be something in here, but it doesn't look like there is. There's nothing on the deck there, there's nothing in the boxes, I don't think. What a shame. Still, it was worth it for the healing. The healing made it worth it, and if the items are going to be there, they'll still be there afterwards. It's like the storage room key, I've got that available too. So I need to basically find myself the chance to get there and take them. I could really have done with a critical shot earlier than that, but never mind. You first, then you. There we go. That'll do nicely, thank you. Down to 8. A mere 8 away. How annoying is that? While I've got the chance, quick heal too. Because that PE meter refills in battle. So for now I'm going to keep it there and hope for the best.
Uncle Baker's hurt!
Here we go. Oh, holy look at the size of that thing!
Shiva! It's not Shiva! Shiva's already dead! Aya, please! Don't let it turn into a monster!
I mean, look at it now, dude. It's already turned.
Come on! I'm the one you want!
They have 3 targets. I'm guessing it's the heads. Oh, holy shit! Already it's taken me down to maximum health. Gonna have to use one. I need it. It did 103 damage last time. And now he can heal too, which is annoying. Heal first. Perfect timing. That gave me freedom from the attack. Hey, Harrison Jack, I noticed your comment there, but unfortunately I'm a bit busy at the moment, so I'll get back to you in a minute. How you doing, Mo? I'm going to struggle here because I'm running low on health. Part of the problem is I don't see any way to dodge those moves. I'm just not doing enough damage by the look of it. So I may have to grind again, but I really don't want to have to do that. Yeah, I've got no healing moves. And I can give myself a... Ah! Well, that hurts it, but it's not going to be a lot. I've got a revive item on me at least, so I can at least get back to full health. I don't know how I survived that then, that makes no sense. There we are. And that's where the revive item will bring me back, but that's literally it, that's all I've got. Oh! Oh wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that. We managed to beat it. It took all my items, including a revive, but I don't care. We made it. We got through to the fight. Well. So yes, good evening, Harrison Jack. What have you just missed? You just missed a disgusting battle with a Cerberus, which was brutally hard. It's so annoying though, because this room is gigantic. Absolutely gigantic. And could I navigate around it? No, I could not, but that's not the point. We managed to get a double level up. We've now got haste, which allows us speed movement and AC recharge, which is awesome. And we got a new gun as well from that too, the MA92. Wow, okay. Let's go talk to everyone.
Ben, Captain. Ben, Uncle Baker's hurt. Daddy.
Ben, are you okay? Uncle
Baker was protecting me.
Captain, thank you. Remember when Ben was younger? We used to play ball at your place. Sir. Cut that out. Baker's fine. Like the old times.
Shiva. Ben. Aya, whoever did this to Shiva, you get him, right? Yeah, I will.
And lastly, we've been preparing for 4 bubble this weekend, have you, Arister Jack? That's awesome, mate. Oh, we got through to day 4. Excellent. Okay, we're further on than I thought we are. That's brilliant news. So we've done an entire day on one stream. That I was not expecting. But man, that boss fight was tough. That boss fight was really difficult. Meanwhile, Fiona checking in saying, good evening, you're back from Line Dancing. Yep, good evening to you, how are you doing? And Arister Jack, this game is on the PlayStation 1, but I'm playing it using the PC because this game never came out in Europe. It only came out in North America and Japan, Parasite Eve. Though its sequel, Parasite Eve 2, did come out here. What kind of sense does that make? People.
Come on, Daniel, you're in charge now.
Yeah, well, I'm not used to this sort of thing.
You're doing great, boss.
But why did Eve decide to protect the precinct?
To get rid of us? Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it.
You're right. Where do you go anyway? Ah, I'm in control again, okay. How about he's snooping around the criminal ID lab on the 3rd floor? He probably is.
I'll be fine. Besides, I promised next to the hospital I'd sell scores of Eve.
Well, start fixing up the office. So plans to play the sequel? I hope to, because one of my friends lent me a copy of it years ago, hoping I'd be able to do a PS1 stream. And I've essentially not had the chance to, but now that I've got my RGB SCART cable from my PlayStation 2, I can actually use my SCART to HDMI adapter in order to be able to capture footage. I did that with the Driver footage, when I got the first mission from Driver. I did that as a test, so I'm hoping that I will do it. And I said that will be something I'm planning to do eventually, Avian. But as it stands now, what I want to do is keep on going. And as you say, yeah, it is odd for the game to come out in Europe while North America is the first game. We've seen some strange stuff with the PS1 era on sequels. I mean, a good example is the RPG, The Adventures of Alundra. Fantastic RPG, by the way. I really need to go back and play that at some point. A proper PlayStation version of Zelda. Really good game. That had a sequel called Alundra 2, and it was called something like The Adventures of Flint, like Flint's Quest. It had nothing to do with the original game. It was just there. Hey, thank God for that. I've got some more medicines because I need them. They said there was a locker key. I've got... Yeah. Normal trading card. I can take that to the guy downstairs. He's mad on trading cards. That was one of the things that was said by the cop who deals with all the guns. And yeah, you had no idea it had a sequel, Avian. I'd say I've seen it. I've got it somewhere in my back room. along with the rest of my PS1 games. I've got a copy of it. Who's revving their engine on this dead-end street? There's nothing here. You're not impressing anyone with that, mate.
Don't you worry, I'll be looking after this place for Torres. You leave all equipment seats to me. We're playing it my way now. No permit needed. But it'd be nice if you could bring me some gun training cards you see lying around. Hey, I may not come close to being a good old Torres, but you can trust my work. So will it be? I don't really have one yet.
Right, the question is, can I give him the trading card? No, it's not allowing me to do it. Okay.
Sorry, babe, you got a permit or a T card you want to...
right, hang on. He said no permit needed, and then says you gotta have a permit or a T card to upgrade.
What equipment you want to tune up?
I want to tune up my... Well, there was that one there that I got before, which has quite decent attack, but it's not as good as this one. Oh, well, don't press iron much. Oh, God. Bit of Shania Twain. Yeah, I did start playing it years ago, but I've got an archive stream somewhere, but I never got around to finishing it, so I'm hoping that one time I will do it again. But right now, I'm not going, and it's not on the immediate agenda. I might do it next year. It might be possible that I could potentially do that as a long stream at some point. That might be a game I could do for it. But right now, let's go see what's going on in the kennels, see if there's anyone hiding around here. Yeah, see, this is where the dog got out. No, don't you dare in the comments. Don't you dare with that song. If you do, I will come out there, rip off your arms and beat you to death with the wet end. Right, it said the storage locker key, I've got it. Is that this one here? Apparently not. Okay. Is there anything back down this way? I've not actually been all the way to the bottom. No, there isn't. There's no way there. So up to the top. Maybe in that case then we'll need to go to the top area. There might be a storage room key that I didn't see. But you can see that the station is yet to be fully cleaned out. It's a pretty big mess, to be honest, here in the station. You say you know the song, but you won't. Very wise, Avian. Very, very, very wise. Don't be testing me on that today. That's not a good idea. Yeah, apparently I got the storage room key, but there was nowhere to use it. Yeah, it was indeed 1998 when this came out, I believe, the Fiona. It was an old game, not as old as Final Fantasy VII, but it's still an old one. And you played, you played Spyro the Dragon and watched the Powerpuff Girls, yes. Powerpuff Girls was amazing, the Powerpuff Girls were awesome, and Spyro the Dragon was also great too. So I can't argue with that, that's fantastic. But I must say, actually, some rather sad news. Speaking of 90s platformers, Leslie Phillips, who voiced Gex in the second Gex game called Enter the Gecko, unfortunately, aged 98, has passed away. Man who was famous for the legendary "Hello" line in movies. And yes, Powerpuff Girls all the way, especially if you're talking about Bubbles, because Bubbles was best, in my opinion. So yeah, Parasite Eve, Fiona, the possible reason why you might never have heard of this is, as I say, the original game that I'm playing now only came out in North America and Japan. It never made it to the UK, but for some strange reason the sequel did. The second game came out over here. And I don't know if it had any kind of like compilation disc to give you a catch-up, or if you literally were just expected. There you go. You don't know the story. Who cares? Get on, play it. You know what I mean? I get the feeling that we were going to find the scientist in here. Yep, I thought he might be.
I thought you'd be here. How'd you guess? This kind of place makes me think more clearly.
So I say, how did I manage to play the original game? It's because I'm actually playing this on PC. That's how. I'm using a PC version of the game. I'm actually emulating it. That's the way I'm playing it. Otherwise, I would have to import it at great cost and get it working, which is not easy to do. So that's how I'm playing it. People have wanted it to be ported to the PS Plus Premium, especially for those. There's another game for this era I want to play, but I'd have to emulate it as well, and that's an RPG called Xenogears. A friend of mine had an American pirate version of it back in the day, but unfortunately, not going to be able to buy it over here. Go back to the Travis Center, carry on your Pokemon battle, is it, Fiona? That's awesome. Hey, Marta. Why did Eve attack the precinct?
What I want to know is why Eve didn't show herself this time. I felt a presence here, but as soon as we arrived, she was gone. It could be a distraction.
Distraction? What for?
Is there...
Are we going to this well again game?
Really?
Okay, I'm going to read the dialogue, but it's going to send me to hell.
Is there a sperm bank or hospital that conducts artificial insemination nearby?
And it's a Pokemon event, not a Pokemon battle. I thought some people might have still tried to do battling with the cards maybe from it. That's the only reason I mentioned that, Fiona. I'm quite surprised. The sperm bank?
Well, I don't think Eve's body will last much longer. Right now, the mitochondria are just parasites in her body.
So she's trying to create the ultimate being, like she did in Japan?
I'm afraid so.
So if we can stop her from getting there, she'll die eventually. I think a doctor at some French hospital specializes in artificial insemination.
Let's go, Maida.
Hey, what about me?
You're captain for now, remember? You gotta look after the precinct.
Oh, alright. Take this then. Excellent. More ammo, please. Thank you. Right, so we need to go to the hospital. But here we are. Say, what's really cool is that even though it's the PS1, I like how they tried to actually do a replica of New York here. So obviously we've got Central Park in the middle, we've got the American Museum of Science and History, we've got Carnegie Hall, we've got Soho, and then we've got the bridges over Manhattan out to the outskirts. It's really blocky, and a lot of it is mush, especially at the top part of the map. You can really see, just past Museum, it becomes a vomit-coloured blur. But I do love the fact that they had the ambition to try and map New York in this era. That's really impressive.
What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. I wonder why Daniel didn't come with us. He said he's going to get the dirt on Clamp. He also wants to be with Ben. Oh, yes, of course. Maida, you guess? That creature that was born in Japan, what happened to it? It died, along with scientists that was its father.
So you went for a health walk that was like an hour long, but it's nothing compared to the Pokemon art through, because it's literally 6 hours of walking on Sundays. I suppose if you do laps and everything else, you can make any walk as long or as short as you want, Fiona, but it's still cool that you've got a way to get such exercise in there and see something that's really cool and passionate. That's brilliant.
How did a monster like that die?
Aya, look at the road. That's how accidents happen.
There was rebellion. The mitochondria passed from the father didn't connect with the ones passed from Eve. It began to deteriorate, and the father held on to the dissolving flesh and they died. Even though it's a monster, I guess it's still your child.
Yeah, so here we are, St. Francis Hospital, somewhere in New York. Because that's what's kind of cool about this game. It is set properly in New York, so you got the NYPD and everything. And ooh, we've got our gun out on the street.
Here it is.
This hospital. Yes. Should be important to...
It's hot. It looks like Eve is in there. You wait here. Aya, take this.
Me okay?
It's a bell to keep bad spirits away. Just hold on to this, okay? Thank you. I'll keep it.
Ah, so you get a certificate for finding all the Pokemon and double-sided posters. That's amazing. That's so cool. That's awesome that you get such nice prizes. But this hospital might be where we find out some truth about Aya. Because a couple of times we've been teased with something going on in hospitals, haven't we? First of all, let's use the phone, call back to the precinct, and save our game. So what I really like about this game is like it really has aged. It's like a time capsule of the past, because you can see all the old like CRT monitors and things like that for the computer. It's amazing. I had a feeling there was something in that. I just knew as soon as I saw it, I thought, I spy a hidden wall. And thus far, this is far, far too quiet. I do not trust this. You know me. Anytime that something's quiet, it means there's danger around the corner. Nice Christmas tree though. Yeah, it's nice that it's only an hour long in the middle of the day. It's kind of a nice way to break up the day for you on the night. It sounds like quite a pleasant walk, to be honest. But so unfortunately, thanks to my back injury, I'm kind of like not doing much at the moment. Oh, hello. There's the child version of herself.
Maya?
Or was it just my reflection? No, that's not your reflection. No way. Can we get on the elevator? No? We need the green card key. Oh, we can get on the elevator here. Okay, so it seems that this day is all about the hospital. Right, is this where the lift starts going at random numbers and stops on floors and we get thrown into random battles?
Going down? Oh no! The elevator cables!
Well, I'm guessing that we're stuck here. Can we get out? Yes, we can. So Eve's cast us to the basement, it would seem.
Night, night! Don't let the bedbugs bite! The power!
Oh, great. Now we're in dark mode.
He's trying to trap me down here. She's cut the main power line.
Oh, great. One elevator is broken and without power the other one's useless. Ah, yes, the glass gets shot out of an awesome motorcycle chase. Yep, I'm glad someone got my reference there. Absolutely, Avian. Brilliantly. And Fiona, it's a wise call. not to use the elevator to avoid being trapped inside them. It's a good strategy. Right, so we're in the storage locker. Oh, hello. 30 ammo bullets, and there's also something there. Collect it. We got a fuse. Excellent. Okay. So we can find a place to slot the fuse in. We'll be able to get back on the get back in the elevator. No box there. Inventory's full apparently. What can I drop that I don't need? I've got loads of tools. Oh, a grenade launcher! Oh, hello! Haruo Kuma, is that you? It's very powerful, but it has a poor range and poor bullets. I'm saving that for bosses. Nah, what the fuck are they? And I'll say, Fiona, don't feel you have to talk about any experience if it's harrowing. I will never force my audience to ever talk about those experiences that they found traumatic. In fact, if anyone dared to tell you had to reveal discussions about a situation that was traumatic for you, they're not worth watching. I will never ever do that with my audience, so you don't have to worry about that as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so grenade and rocket launchers are useful in like quite a lot of survival horror games. Resident Evil 2, the original, playing as Claire, the grenade launcher was an absolute godsend. It was one of the only weapons that was any real use for her. In the most recent remake, she has a bit more options, but the grenade launcher's still a very good one. Oh well, we've got flies in the audience as well, we don't need that. I was hoping to avoid that, never mind. That's one dead. Good start. I'm going to say the advantage of this, the advantage of this assault rifle is the range it has. The range is so good. Ooh, right, I could really do with having a couple of these to back up my other ones. I think it's going to be the junk. It's Parasite is both, Fiona. It's both an RPG and a horror game. It does both. It's a really interesting idea. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's a little, in tight places, it's a little slow. The movement can be a bit too slow. Using the emulator I've got, you can actually put the speed up. You can up the speed. I had it going at like what was listed as 120 frames per second, but it basically doubled the speed. The only problem was the music was screwed up, but the game felt so much more robust to play. But it wasn't the case of it being fast because the game was fast. It's just that the game had been forced to go at a frame rate it wasn't normally doing. I will say it's a very atmospheric game, and I love the idea of it. It's, as I say, it's prime for a remake as far as I'm concerned. It's a great idea, and like the way it actually uses the like of mitochondria and everything else in terms of the story, the way that people evolve and the attacks and everything else. It's a really nice untapped well, in my opinion. It's a great idea for a game. Now, is this a place I've already been? Oh, it's just the back side of that room. That's annoying. Somewhere down here is a fuse box that I can use to fuse. And that should allow me to... Oh.
Maya, wait! It's me! Why are you dressed in those clothes? You must be cold!
Okay, follow her. Yep, so we're in a mortuary, which is not much fun, is it? Oh, there's a box there. Right, okay, let's take a pun. Yes, defensive power is useful. Oh, great. Yep, these guys again. I really did not want to be fighting them. That's the last thing I wanted. The issue is reading their attacks to try and keep out of the way of them. If you can get it right, you can actually time your attacks to avoid them. That makes a big difference. I just realised that I'm running out of health here because of the poison. So I better detox before I get myself in serious bother. Oh, don't be like that, you pillow. Good. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. So as you can see, you got it's a weird one. You basically have to do evasion while you wait for your turn to actually come going. So that's why I really like the idea for this game. I think in terms of an idea, it's spectacular. There are some things that I think could have been done better, don't get me wrong, but in general, I really like the design. Now, this is where I'm going to be quite cunning, potentially. If I'm quick, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a 90 one here. My idea is use that, and that gets me back to quite a lot of health. And then if I use heal 2, I'm not wasting my 180 one. The 180 HP ones will be more useful in a pinch. You saw that with the battle with the Cerberus dog. Having that extra healing was absolutely priceless. And I can't afford to find myself out of supplies in the event I'm up against the boss, which does a lot. Hope you enjoy your stay! Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on! Seriously? The moment I find a way out, you bleed drop the rubble on me. Eve, you're a troll. Meanwhile, good evening again, Queen. What have you missed? You missed a rather disgusting boss fight. Actually. And a rather difficult one as well. We managed to get through it. First time as well, we didn't die, but it wasn't an easy fight. Now, somewhere down here I need to use the fuse, but unfortunately, I'm not seeing it. So essentially now, I've got a fuse to try and get the power back on, but what I'm not seeing is a power box in order to be able to use the damn thing. So I found the fuse on top of one of the shelves, but as I say, it's fine finding a fuse, but there's no fuse box. What are you supposed to do with it? So there's got to be a way. You know, the game's not going to suddenly run out of options to carry on. No game's been that badly coded since Cyberpunk 2077. Too soon? What about this here? You see, I've seen a lot of boxes and that on the walls, but they're not what I expect them to be. this was the mortuary again, wasn't it? There was nothing in here. I'm sure of it. And as we said before, Queen, you missed a very cool scene earlier in the stream. A scene you definitely appreciate. Might as well save my progress while I can. I wonder if there's anything behind the desks, maybe. I've heard 2077 was fixed, but it still wasn't made that great. Oddly enough, Cyberpunk 2077 had the best version of it, ran on, of all things, Google Stadia. Yeah, do you remember when Google Stadia was a thing, people? Do you remember when that was going to be the future of cloud-based gaming? I do, I remember. It's basically officially dead now, Google Stadia. If you've got one, you can still access your games, but that's all you can do. You can't go anywhere else. So that one's saying we need a blue card key. That one's saying the door's locked. And as atmospheric and awesome as this music is, I'm going around in literal circles. So unless I'm missing something, I'm stuck. But again, I don't believe a game's just going to lock up. That makes no sense. That just doesn't make any sense at all. Can I get back into the elevator? I tried before and it wouldn't let me in. I'm just trying to see if I can maybe use the fuse in the elevator or something like that, but apparently not. And that door was locked. There's like a sink box there, but that's not anything. You think there's a fuse box on the wall here? You think I can use it? But look, it just doesn't interact. So there's something I'm missing. I just don't know what it is. I'm missing something, and I've got to find it. I mean, if someone tried to cheat by ticking the boxes of that event, Fiona, it doesn't surprise me. Whenever there's competition, there will always be cheating. Right, so the autopsy room's locked. But didn't I get in there before the autopsy room? I've already been in the mortuary, haven't I? I've only already been in the mortuary. So, what? I'm really confused now. Has the layout changed? Have we suddenly gone into a different area of the business? I don't know. Is there anything on the sides here? Just out of curiosity. I mean, there's that box, but that literally has, let's say, a tool equipped, and that's all. So, it's the fact that I found a gun down here as well. I found an MA-79 grenade launcher. So there's definitely a way through. I mean, this is where my approach, where you just shoot the doors out, would come into play. This is what I do. But again, I'm not allowed to be a video game character because I break the rules. Door's locked? Fuck your door. I've got an MA-79 grenade launcher. Blow it open. You know what I mean? I've never understood video game logic for that. I've got a door that's locked. Oh no! Blows it up with a grenade launcher. Anyway, you know what I mean? Might as well save my game again because why not? But we are literally at a point now where unless I'm literally... Alright, you say it's not a competition, it's just one of the activities. Unfortunately, Fiona, people will see competition in anything. The moment there's anyone who can do something to somebody else, or better than somebody else, or faster than somebody else, doesn't matter if there's no prize. Doesn't matter if there's no recognition, no awards, nothing. Doesn't matter. People want to be known as the one who did it. It's why you see people doing really stupid things in the speedrun community. There's literally no prize other than having the record for having the fastest time at a game on a speedrun card. There's nothing. Yet people will do anything they can in order to get the top time. Like run modded versions of the games. Use controllers that have got special extra inputs that allow them to have automated controls. Use any kind of re-recordings and splicing the footage. the actual result is meaningless. You can have the fastest time in the world at a game, whether it's Resident Evil, whether it's Bioshock, whether it's Forza 4, it doesn't bloody matter. But people will do anything they can in order to say, I'm the number one. People will do anything they can to be able to break free. Because as far as they're concerned, they're entitled to the record. I am absolutely flummoxed. I can't go anywhere. I've literally gone round in a complete circle. Unless I'm missing something obvious, there's nowhere for me to go. Everywhere's either locked or inaccessible, and there's nowhere to use this fuse. I can't use the grenade or rocket launcher. I can't do that. The game won't let me do that. I just don't think it will. Out of curiosity, I don't think it's going to make any difference here. As you can see, there's the grenade launcher. I don't think it's going to let me blow the door open, but I might as well try it. There we go, door locked. So it's definitely not that. If we go here, same situation, autopsy room, door locked. Then if we go here, stairwell blocked, nothing there, nowhere to go. Which is just annoying. And well, I wonder how many people at this point just went, forget it, I'm out. Because there's nowhere to go. And with the fixed camera angles, there's no obvious clues either. See, there's the pause buttons, that doesn't do you anything. Select doesn't do anything. The shoulder buttons don't do anything. And as I say, the only thing you can put... Oh, look, there's a side route here. Aha! Oh, hang on, is this the place I tried to get into before where it was all locked up? I think if I'm not mistaken, this is just going to be the back of the room I've already been into. I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, I'm right. It's the back side of the cleaning room. Oh, I can drop an item in there if I want to, which I don't. So that's the back side of the storage rooms, there's nothing there. And then this, I believe, is a locked door that I can't do anything about. Yep, and then this one says you need the blue card key, which I don't have. So unfortunately, Eve has tried to trap me down here, and it seems that it's worked, because there's no way out. I am not seeing a way out. Unless I'm absolutely insane and I'm missing something really obvious. Because again, I can't blow up the rubble with the grenade launcher, I don't think. I had it equipped before, it didn't give me the option to do it. There's literally nothing back there. There's nowhere to plug the fuse in here, nowhere there. Nothing off screen here too. And before you ask, there's no like free look or first person mode or anything like that. So you can't just decide, right, okay, in Metal Gear Solid 1 for example, you could go into first person and look around, whether you were using the binoculars or if you were just like using Snake's vision. That's not an option in this game, that doesn't exist. And as cool as the music is and atmospheric as the music is, it's not much comfort when you can't go anywhere. So again, unless I'm missing something very, very, very obvious, I'm at a point where the game is basically locking up. Now, for all I know, this could be an anti-piracy feature. That's the thing, this could literally be anti-piracy, you're not going to go any further. It literally could be that, which would be ironic. And there's nothing in this... I've tried interacting with this bucket of water, but there's nothing there either. Autopsy room, door locked. So I apologise for this part of the stream, people, but there's not much I can really do. Even if I equip the grenade launcher here, for example. See, there's no way to shoot with it. It's not letting me attack with it. And I can't get behind anything here. So there's literally nothing there. There's what looks like a fuse box up there, but I can't reach it because of the rubble. And it wasn't the case that because I came in here, I broke it. At least I hope not. I mean, if I've literally soft locked my game, there's nothing I can do. The stream will literally have to end. Because I'm at that point where I'm not sure what's going on. Have I got any items in here that make a difference, I wonder? I say the only thing I've got, from what I can see, is the fuse. But all it'll let me do is move it, it won't let me use it. So that's not it. Same with that, so they're not possible to use. The zoo key I used by walking up to a gate, like an automatic one. The NYPD weapons storage key, I didn't see where to use that. It wouldn't let me use it. It was a weapons storage key, but where was the weapons storage? I didn't see it. If I go to system, yeah, it's just all the items, there's nothing there of interest at all. You can tune up weapons apparently. I am getting really quite annoyed now because I'm not seeing any way around here. I don't understand how that works. I might have to look this up. I might have no choice. What's this? I don't remember that episode. I'm guessing you're talking about Dexter's lab there, about the janitor trying to lock him in the. Or do you mean the show Dexter? I don't know. I can't say I do remember that episode now, Fiona. I don't. I do not remember it. Right, I'm gonna have to concede defeat here, people, because I'm getting really frustrated with this, and it's not letting me go anywhere. So I want to find out what the hell I'm missing. So I'm trying to find out some more information. Apologies, people. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything that's giving me advice on it. I am kind of stuck, so let's take another look. I must be missing something. There must be an option here. I can't believe they've soft locked the game. I can't believe that. It just does not make sense. Doesn't make sense. And I don't want to watch a Let's Play of this, Fiona, for two reasons. One, I don't want anyone who may have played the game spoiling it in the comments, and two, I don't want to be farming through to find something and then find myself spoiling something else. Right, let's have another look. Ah, hello! It says my inventory is full. Right, okay. There's something in there. Right. Tell you what. I think there's a box in here that I've used and there's an item space. There was something in that desk. It wouldn't let me swap out for it either. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's the same one. Right, okay. Right, in that case then, I don't want to do it, but I've got no choice. Get out of my inventory. I've got no options. I've got no options, I'm gonna have to do it. Again, mate, I understand from carrying a perspective, but Aya's got 2 fucking hands. She can use her other hand. Aha! The autopsy key. That's what was hiding. I knew there was something missing. It made no sense. I was looking, I'm like, can't find it. If it was online and all I saw was like really. I'll be honest, I took a look and all the guides I saw were from like 2007 and in a very weird format, which was for that period of, you know, website design. I think a lot of it was down to how you submitted documents back in the day. I remember when I submitted one for a game called Exhumed, and it needed you to use it in a .txt file. So you had to really be economical with how you worded things to be able to make it format right. And I think because of that, it was more like almost like a map guide rather than like giving you answers. Either way, I found what I'm looking for. I knew there was something I was missing. But that mechanic of you can't drop an item in there. It's a drawer. Why couldn't I do it? Yes, thank you. Discard the key. I no longer need it. Right. So what's in here then? Ooh, there's another body. And yep, here we are. We got fights. I don't know if I still got my rocket. I don't know if I still got my grenade launcher equipped. Because if I have, then that might explain why I'm doing so much damage. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, good. Needed that. Good experience as well. That's one advantage. Would it have been nice if I could have grinded more and got some more items from that? But I think I've got my MA-17. Yeah, that's why I've got the grenade launcher equipped. The issue with the grenade launcher is range, but everything else is fine. I'm going to keep it equipped for now. The MA-17. Let me say that again. The assault rifle's great when you when you actually can move around. Also, just realised something. Why don't I increase that? I can actually increase my bleeding capacitor. So that would have made things easier too, wouldn't it? Got a tool, okay. What's back here? Is there anything missing? We're at some kind of safe. Tara's favourite weapon to the face for you. My That made Nerdy Hound be very proud now that I'm name dropping Haru on stream. Because he incorrectly has her as best girl. Oh, what's with these biosuits? What have we got? Let's try a tool for... Oh! A new type of strong versus status effects. Question is, what have I got equipped? The B vest would take defense and critical down, but nullify poison. I quite like that. I'm going to go with that for now. Because a lot of the enemies here have been using status effects. Nuclear radiation. I'm not sure about the cinnamon rolls, but oh, come on, seriously? Why are you doing that, game? Stop messing me about. Right, I'll tell you what, I'll use that, I'll heal myself. That'll do nicely. So we've got the second fuse at least, so that's good news. Right, so what do we do with them? Got the second fuse. What the hell do I do? Oh, I don't want it now. No, I don't. Your inventory is... Oh, another one that I've got a full inventory. Come on! Just pick it up with your fucking hand! Seriously! Use your hands! That's what they're there for! This is getting on my fucking nerves! There, the blue card key. Now we can carry on. Why is it I can exchange other items but I can't exchange for key items? That's bollocks! They're the same thing. You're literally picking up an item. Why is it different for a key item than a regular one? What's the fucking difference? Is it an item? Yes. Do you pick it up? Yes. So who gives a fuck? Let me switch it out! I'll quicker save my game. And nah, never yuck someone's young. Never do that, Queen. You're better than that. No, wrong block. We'll go here. So we're going to go to a slight bit of overtime tonight, but not too long. We'll see where we get to. Purely because I'm in work in the office tomorrow, but I'm actually going in on a later shift than usual. Which means I'm going to be leaving my house at a much later time than normal. Not that I'm complaining. Thank you. Right, so we've now got another slot available. I'm hoping that I can use the fuses in here. Yep, here we are. There's the other version of Aya. Or to say Maya.
Maya, don't leave me! Alone!
There's another box there. I've just seen it. Is there anything? Oh, there is something back here. Oh, so much for using the stairs. Oh, come on. Oh, hello. What's that there? Oh, okay. We'll say that. Offense power by 1. We'll have that. Right, I might try and use some of these, see if we can create some space. So I've got... Here we are, increased bullet capacity. That is definitely one to use for the M79, the grenade launcher. Meanwhile, defense power by 2 can go to... I can go to either of these. In which case, that one's good. Offense 1. Let's raise that up while we can as well. So create some room. Oh, we've now got a micro Uzi. I found another gun. Well, it's good on guns at least, not even that much. So what does this one do? Much more bullets, decent attack and decent range, which probably makes it better than the... It doesn't make it as good as the assault rifle for range, but it's still useful. So it's nice to have a few more. I need to store some of my other guns then. What's through here? Ah. We're in a back room somewhere. No box. It's got a tool. Do I see it? No. If I did see a phone, I'm not going to be able to use it because there's a... Oh, what the... Is that Stover from Final Fantasy VII? Well, so far it's been very passive. Ah, so it's head regenerated. That's not helpful. Going to die anytime soon. That was a tank. That was a level up though, so I can't complain too much. And we got a Pure M. Could come in handy actually, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it does look like something Hojo put together. You're not wrong, Queen. You're not wrong at all. Your inventory is full. Would I like to exchange items? Couple of medicines for 90 HP. Oh, hang on, there's another key item here. Right. Okay, if I've got another key item, let's use a critical evade on you. The third fuse. Okay, so we found all 3 fuses. How's that door operating by a sliding door when there's no power, by the way? The other doors that you open by hand, fine, not got a problem with that. But why have we got it for the sliding doors that operate by electricity? Right, now the question is this going to want 3 fuses in it? Oh no, the main circuit breaker is torn apart and some of the fuses are missing. Okay, fine, so put some of the fuses in. Looks like there's one more fuse missing. Let's see if that's going to work. Now the music has come back to normal because the power is back on. So we've now got the Mike Oldfield music back, people. The question is, will this now give us anything from these boxes over here? The good news is I've now freed up 3 more spaces in my inventory. I can drop an item there if I want, apparently. I'm not sure what I want to drop, but I'll drop you. Ah, that's why it's in that box, that makes sense. So the power's back on, which means we're now going to be able to use the elevator again. But first of all, what's back here? Well, at least we should be able to use the elevator. Ah, ironic. The elevator. So, we got stuck for quite a long time because the game didn't make it clear I needed to create a slot in my inventory for the special items, which is something I better remember for future streams. Quite clear that's important. We've got to make sure we got it in the right position and everything's correct. Oh, hello, we've got 2 girls now together. Maya and me? almost sounds like there's an old film years ago called Marley and Me. That's what it made me think of for a second then. I apologise if that's come back to your memory now, people. That door is now open up there. Oh god, 4 of you guys? For God's sake. This is going to be annoying. Luckily I've got what's his face status, I won't say nullifying, but I've got armour equipped which is strong against it. Oh, that one's still alive. That's annoying. That way I can cancel my turn. Grenade launcher's not bad. As you can see, we're now at a point where experience is getting a bit more tricky to come by. But that's okay, because look at the amount of ammo we're getting. That's awesome. But yes, so we're deep in the hospital. We've got on to day 4 of Parasite Eve. And what we're now finding is there's Aya, Maya, Eve, and a whole other people involved as well. It seems that something involving reproduction is involved in this place. It's all getting a bit creepy. It's been a bit long since we've last saved our game. And needless to say, we've managed to get through the annoyance that was the missing part of the progression courtesy of that autopsy room key. Once that was there, everything was a go. And that is where we're going to leave it for tonight, and we're going to pick up this game next week on Monday. We're going to be playing on Thursday evening at 8 PM GMT for more of Soul Hackers 2. No, we're not going to carry on the attempted fight against the special boss. That will be for another day. We're going to get back to the main game in that story. And as for Parasite Eve, we're going to pick this up, as I say, on Monday evening, because all weekend it's Motorsport weekend, so I'm taking the weekend off. I've earned it. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And fuck the inventory system, it's really pissing me off.